What is up, mad beautiful world? Happy Spoopy Month! Hope you all are doing well, getting costumes and your spooks ready while staying safe. I also want to thank you guys so much for bringing the YouTube channel back on the map. With your ongoing support every day after July's mishap, words can't describe how lucky I am to have you guys, the Maddies of the Hattey Nation. I love you. I also want to give my big thanks to TourBox for collaborating with me. They sent me the ultimate controller for digital creators to test it out for myself and show it off to you guys. After using it for a week or two, this is the most efficient shortcut device that has improved my workflow efficiently and intuitively, and you'll see why. Okay, now the setup alone is very simple and quick. All you need to do is go to tourboxtech.com. I'll leave a link in the description below in case you're getting the product and downloading the software. The software is available for both Mac and Windows, and the process will only take a few seconds. And so once you're done downloading, this is what should pop up. It's a menu that lists all the shortcuts for each button, dial, and knob. It's very straightforward and precise. You can even set shortcuts that require you to push both buttons at the same time, like these ones right here. And you can also set different commands. Let's say, for example, you can set the slow mode for this knob and this dial and the scroll as well. And you can send the command here. You can send the command after releasing the button, and you can also long press to send continuous command. So that's pretty neat. And to keep in mind, for this to work accurately, make sure you have the same shortcut keys on your program to put on the TourBox device. Let me show you what I mean. Let's see, the shortcuts here for your Clip Studio Paint. Make sure you looked at this list so you know what to mark down on your TourBox device menu. Now, for first impressions, it's got quite the weight on it. I would say it's built like a gaming controller. It's not plasticky or cheap. It gave me the impression that the company really takes their product seriously, and it's not slippery at all. It stays on the desk perfectly because of these little rubber stops on four sides. And it's the appropriate size that you can switch your fingers from button to button. And the clicking noises, like this, for example, or this, it may be an annoyance to some of you. Might disrupt work, but for me, it's more audibly satisfying than it is a hassle. Now, moving again to this little menu right here. Okay, these are all my... I haven't filled the entire thing yet, but I should soon. These are all my Clip Studio shortcut keys that I've already set up. At first, it was a little overwhelming because I don't use shortcuts that often. And if I do, it's on my display tablet. It's on my display tablet, and I'm limited to 6 shortcut keys. But this controller, this little handy device, makes me want to improve my workflow even more. I'm amazed by the many possibilities, and it's always good to experiment what works for you. And you can set the preset for each program you're using, and it's automated for whichever you're using. And it's such a powerful system that works with art and editing programs. Like, I have this one for Clip Studio Paint, and it will tell me the current preset that I'm using. And for example, if I'm using Chrome for like the basic basic little functions, it will tell me it's my current preset as well. So that's really cool. Alright, now time to show you how well this works. Now I already showed you that I have a lot of shortcuts here, but I'm mostly going to be focusing on the ones that I really enjoyed and are extremely beneficial, and then I'll show you the basics. So the buttons that work so popular are rotating the canvas, zooming, and changing brush size. So this little knob right here, as you can see, this is my brush size at the moment, and if you want it a little bigger or a little smaller, it's that simple. I really love this. It is very, very popular amongst a lot of artists that owns a TourBox device, me included now. And this is the zoom in and zoom out scroller. Very satisfying. There's no latency as well. It's there's no lag at all. It's very impressive. It's such a powerful, handy dandy little thing. And then you, of course, you can rotate your canvas. Now, let's say I do this. I can undo, and this is, I put this on long press command, so I can do this. Very handy. And this, I copy and paste. Then I've set these little things are buttons as well, the scroll, knob, and dial, which is insanely cool. So if I press this, this will move. This is the move layer. Then this is clear canvas. Now if I were to, let's say, scale and rotate, I have to press these two buttons down and do it properly. Sometimes my hands are a little flimsy. Oh, okay, whoops. Okay, I'm on the wrong layer, hold on. Okay, yep. Then you can change the size. And if I want free transform, I can do this as well. Sometimes you'll confuse, if you have bad memory like me, you may confuse yourself a little bit, so it'll take a few days, but you'll get the hang of it. So this is going to be free transform, and I can reshape this entire thing. Now let's say and this is a little reference box, and the zoom the zoom in and zoom out also works on here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, and if you were to change the palette, you can also this also works if using your zoom in and zoom out. It's a little tricky, but yes, yeah, you can see it's changing color as well. Very cool, right? And and another thing is that I do love changing from brush to brush. So I'll just click this whole thing and it'll immediately switch to my sketch pad, right? But then I also have a blend. Now this is very useful if I were to do this and then switch from my blend and do that. And these little ones, if I want my pen tool, I click these buttons and I automatically have it. Then this is my pencil, and this one's my bucket tool, and I believe the last thing is my auto select. Alright, so let's clear this up by pressing this. Now, last thing I wanted to show is if I were to, let's say I draw a circle. Mostly when I'm coloring, I put in a little base color first, so let's do that. I use my magic wand. I select outside, and then if I can invert by selecting this, and then shrink the selected area, I can fill in this. Now this is just really basic, but whenever I do a sketch and I'm coloring, I always put a gray base on, and I set this up as my auto select, inverting selected area and then shrinking it, and then that's the base. It makes it so much easier to work around. Oh, and another thing, if you don't want to go through the trouble of setting each and every button, yeah, it can be overwhelming. So what you can do, you can actually import a preset on this controller, which I'll be showing you where. All the presets are here, and it's available for even here, Clip Studio Paint. It's available for Paint Tool SAI, and they have for DaVinci Resolve, which is a video editing software. A lot of presets. All you need right here. And now you'll get to see me demonstrate it in a little time lapse that I will be setting up right now. As you can see, that I have my hand on the device most of the time, and I can stay in a comfortable position as I draw. Not only does my workflow feel seamless, but it's actually fun to play around with the buttons while I'm drawing. This has been mostly focusing on the art aspect of things, but the device works just as harmoniously with video editing softwares. Now, this may be a con depending on you. The price of this TourBox controller is $169 USD. To be honest, I was a little skeptical at first if this is worth the cost, but after using it for a while in my day-to-day workspace, from how it's built in appearance to the many buttons available for digital creators, its powerful system, it shows the company takes a lot of passion and pride in their product. So, if you're interested in this handy-dandy device, I highly recommend considering TourBox. But hold up, if you plan to buy from them, you can use the coupon code Hattey, taking down the price from $169 to $159. And shipping? Free worldwide. So, the link is in the description below. Please go check it out. Type in coupon code Hattey and enjoy your TourBox device. And we are nearing the end of this video, so I want to say thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much to TourBox for this wonderful collaboration. All in all, if you love intuitive and efficient work experience, this device is for you. It has made drawing and editing easier as a creator such as myself. So please, again, if you're interested, go check out the link below. Let me know what you think in the comments. If I were to give this company recommendations for ideas in the future, I think combining these shortcuts with a tablet of their own would be a game changer. Something to think about. Anyways, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified about my videos at all times. Take care, stay fabulous. Mad Hattey, signing off for now.